Back in the 80s, being a kid meant tagging along while your parents grocery shopped, running errands, or dragged you through Lindale Mall. But tucked just outside the mall was one place for an hour or two. The grown-ups disappeared. Grab those tickets and tokens, because we're going where a kid can be a kid. ShowBiz Pizza on this week's Behind the Address. Behind me, you see Five Below, Aldi, and a home goods store. And for every middle-aged person like me who grew up in the 80s, while you're grabbing your groceries, and maybe the most exciting part of your week is the deal aisle inside Aldi, you know that 40 years ago we were having the time of our life at ShowBiz. If you grew up in the 80s, this was ShowBiz. If you grew up in the 90s or 2000s, this is Chuck E. Cheese. Either way, you remember the tokens, the tickets, and maybe exchange them for a whoopie cushion or a kazoo. It opened in 81 near Lindale Mall as ShowBiz, and it wasn't just a pizza restaurant, it was an event. You had the ball pit, skee-ball, birthday parties, and of course you had the Rock-afire Explosion. There was Billy Bob, Fatz Geronimo pounding away on the piano, Mitzi Mozzarella singing our heart out, and then there was always Uncle Klunk. I don't know about you, but he always freaked me out just a little bit. Those animatronics were somehow hilarious, entertaining, and just a little bit unsettling at the same time. Then came one of the strangest stories in restaurant history. ShowBiz actually ended up owning Chuck E. Cheese after Chuck E. Cheese's parent company went bankrupt in the 80s. The company eventually decided it was easier to have one identity. So in 1992, ShowBiz Pizza became Chuck E. Cheese. And just like that, one generation becomes the next. I went there as a kid to watch Fatz Geronimo and Mitzi. Years later, I was taking my own kids there for birthday parties at Chuck E. Cheese. Funny enough, the arcade games were still a hit, but every birthday party seemed to always have one kid, at least one kid who was terrified by the giant mouse, Chuck E. Cheese, when he came walking through the door. Eventually, changing tastes, newer entertainment, and changing business models caught up with it. After more than 30 years serving Cedar Rapids families, the Collins Road location closed in 2013. Today, you might walk by, it's just another grocery store. But if you were lucky enough to celebrate a birthday or spend every token you had to win a plastic spider ring, you know, it was never just a pizza place. It's where a kid and an adult can be a kid. Until next week, on Behind the Address, this is Kyle Steele, licensed realtor in the great state of Iowa, Pinnacle Realty. Peace.